Yeah, of course. Okay, guys, we're, gonna have to wrap this up.
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're taking a look at 10 Easter eggs in LEGO Marvel games.
The cold never bothered me. Anyway.
We'll be going through our absolute favorite references and nods made across LEGO Marvel Superheroes and its 2017 sequel, from trophies to quotes and everything in between. Which of these was your favorite? Let us know down in the comments. Before we begin, we publish new videos all week long, so be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Don't I know you?
Colonel Fury, sir. Loki jumped into a vortex and vanished.
This trophy is one of many that simply require you to have two characters in your team at once. Just have one player set to Captain America and the other set to Human Torch.
I just feel like I want to race.
What?
Sorry, just talking to myself.
So, what's the connection here? Well, it all lies in Chris Evans specifically. Before becoming Captain America, as we know and love today, Evans played Johnny Storm in the notorious 2005 movie Fantastic Four, as well as its equally horrendous 2007 sequel, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Funny enough, he also voiced both heroes in the Fantastic Four and Captain America Super Soldier video games, respectively.
Hey, Blondie, I hate to point this out, but it just got stolen from there. Maybe your security's not so good.
Stan the Ice King.
What's happening? Get out of the way, Snowstan!
I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believers.
As you go around and attempt to save Stan Lee from all the ridiculous situations he keeps getting himself into, he will sometimes cry out for help or just make idle conversation with himself. However, there is one situation where you find him stuck inside of a snowman.
The cold never bothered me. Anyway.
All you have to do is wake up the cleaner nearby, but if you hang around just for a little bit and snoop in on his sleep talking, you'll discover this cleaner is a big fan of the 2013 Disney movie, Frozen.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Reed Richards, movie buff.
Doom's hiring every baddie he can find. I wonder what kind of benefits he offers.
Must be decent. He's got an army of security guards, too.
The Disney references don't end with Frozen, though. This one can be heard at the beginning of the Doctor in the House level in LEGO Marvel Superheroes. After the Fantastic Car is shot down by Dr. Doom and his cronies, Reed, Ben, and Sue begin their descent onto the castle. Reed grabs his teammates and uses his elastic powers to turn into a parachute.
I saw this in a movie once.
Surprisingly, this quick thinking was influenced by another superhero movie, that movie being Pixar's The Incredibles, where Elastigirl saves Dash and Violet in the same way when their plane explodes.
Brace yourselves!
Who doesn't love Brie?
It's strange. Last intel on Atuma suggested he didn't have the resources to be any real threat.
Chris Evans was not the only MCU actor to get some love from his LEGO counterpart. LEGO Marvel 2 gave a really subtle nod to Brie Larson in the goofiest way possible. One scene shows various heroes having a feast together. Among them is Captain Marvel, who seems to have a huge appreciation for cheese and says,
The Brie is fantastic.
Yeah, you can put two and two together. It's a cute gesture to make towards one person who helped make the character bigger than ever. The Legend of California. The first LEGO Marvel held a few Easter eggs and references outside of the world of Marvel Comics, oddly enough. One can be found in one of the few taxi missions in the game's free roam section. However, you'll have to get the guy to his destination. Once you do, he'll tell you you deserve some crazy money.
Thanks. You deserve some crazy money.
Any Sega fan will recognize this as a reference to the legendary Crazy Taxi games, where players can earn some crazy money of their own for delivering passengers quickly.
Thanks. You deserve some crazy money.
And with that, we ask you to come with me, and you'll be in a world of total domination.
You will then be enlisted in Kang's army for the rest of your existence. Absolutely free.
Somehow, for some reason, the whimsical and sarcastic Willy Wonka has infiltrated the Marvel Universe by influencing one of the most menacing villains. As you venture into Kang the Conqueror's dystopian empire, you'll hear him on the PA systems enforcing his rule. One announcement he might make reveals that he is holding some kind of contest involving golden tickets.
That one lucky citizen can win themselves a tour of my citadel by finding the elusive golden ticket hidden inside the wrapper of a regular delicious Kang bar.
Perhaps Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory inspired Kang to make this a sort of secret way of making examples out of those under his thumb.
Sorry, I don't think that's quite vague enough for me.
From a kingdom far, far away. No, this is not a reference to Shrek. This one Easter egg makes its presence very well known as it occurs twice in LEGO Marvel Superheroes. When arriving in Asgard, Human Torch notices the brightly colored pathways created by the Bifrost and remarks how it makes him want to race down them.
Something about that big rainbow road.
In the open world, Mariah Hill can be found on the helicarrier and will ask you to race her down a holographic track using a very familiar looking go-kart. Who would have thought Mario Kart would have found its way into Marvel of all places? An Elbe assortment of connections.
In its time of need, I will prove my worth by driving the enemies of my king from this land.
We suppose you could say this reference triggered Idriception, or Elbeception. Doesn't matter. Either way, the connection here was very, very clever. When you switch over to controlling Heimdall, one line he might say upon spawning in is,
"Today, we are canceling this Chronopolis."
This refers to another movie starring Idris Elba, the 2013 sci-fi flick Pacific Rim. In the movie, Elba's character, Marshall, says the line, "Today we are canceling the apocalypse."
Today we are canceling the apocalypse!
Whatever happened to Trevor?
Congratulations, Ben. You've won an official S.H.I.E.L.D. cooking apron.
If you aren't super knowledgeable about your Marvel lore, this most likely flew over your head, just as it did with mine. This is one achievement I never knew for years, and now I get it. One of the trophies and achievements of the first LEGO Marvel game is called the Toast of Croydon, and requires you to create a custom character and name it Trevor. Seems totally random, right? Well, it's actually a reference to Trevor Slattery of Earth 199999. There's 5 9s in there. Better known as the Mandarin, though. This is the same Mandarin that was featured in Iron Man 3, which was released in theaters around the same time as LEGO Marvel Superheroes.
My name's Trevor Slattery.
March along to the song.
I will use it to find Galactus and set him on a course away from Earth.
Ride the cosmic waves, my friend.
For this last one, we're going all the way back to the 1960s. In Marvel Comics' early years, the company ran a special fan club called the Merry Marvel Marching Society. Joining this special program would net you an assortment of Marvel memorabilia, as well as a welcome letter and your own membership card. A song was even made to promote the program, and it's pretty catchy.
Stand a little straighter, walk a little prouder, be an innovator, laugh a little louder.
This same song is played at one point during the end credits for LEGO Marvel Superheroes, but the coolest form of this Easter egg can be found on PlayStation 5. Simply scroll over to the game on your cross-media bar to enjoy an excerpt of the song for as long as you like.
Marvel Marching Society, march along to the song of the Merry Marvel Marching Society.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, there's more where that came from.